Hello, my loves. How are you? I hope you're having a beautiful day. Let's get started on why I knew something wasn't right about the house, but I ignored the signs. So I'm looking for a home in like June or so because I really wanted to get out of my apartment, and I was like super impatient. So I was always doing multiple applications for different homes, trying to get approved. And then finally, like the first home that gets me approved, I run to it. And everyone told me I should have slowed down and not just take whatever comes my way. But I noticed that like anytime I was trying to move in, my move date would just kept getting delayed. Then finally I move in June. But like I started noticing problems here and there. Like there's problems with like my plumbing. There's problems like with certain things not getting fixed in my home. And the worst issue was like the fleas. Like the way the management handled it was just not the greatest. um and they just tried to make it seem like it was my fault, because during that time I had a dog, but my dog was clean, never had fleas or nothing. And I had the documents and everything to prove that, but they were like harassing me about my dog and everything. On top of that, like they didn't want to fix anything with the fleas. And because of it, it was one of the reasons why I decided to move out, because I wasn't going to get bitten and be the flea snack for the next couple months until my lease end. No. It wasn't just me getting bit. It was also my son too. And I'm like, I remember like the doctor said he had over 50 bites from the fleas, and I had at least 40. During that time, I was also pregnant. So it was 10 times worse. And then also like having to unpack everything, be a parent, go to work. It was just a lot for me at this time. And the management company always would tell the homeowner to try to fix certain things in my home. The homeowner didn't want to fix it. He didn't want to fix my fridge. He didn't want to fix my dryer. So like I went without those things for quite a long time, and it was frustrating. And then by the time the homeowner got a hold of me, I was just fed up with it. Like after a month of no maintenance requests not getting completed, the fleas problem being persistent despite pest control coming out like once or twice. And so I was like, I was at my breaking point. And then I was also getting my friends telling me like they would have creepy experiences. Like sometimes the doors would open in my home, or I'd be upstairs like doing my phone calls and I would hear stuff moving, like, or the cabinet doors open, and I was like, oh heck no, I'm not gonna do that. It was just like and you know what, I had to go. So I broke my lease with them, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna move somewhere else. And luckily I was able to find a place despite that being a whole big stressor and everything. So now I'm in a place where I don't have to worry about fleas or my maintenance not being done and taken care of. The management companies are really amazing. I have so much better experience. So that my lesson for being in this is that, don't just take whatever comes your way. Don't be settling. And that was my biggest mistake when I went and got this home. But I also should have listened to my gut feeling, because I was like, if this home is taking too long, maybe it's not meant for me. But I try to push forward, because I was like, ooh, this house is nice, it's beautiful, be great house to like have little barbecues and like cute little holiday celebrations, because it was so big. But not all that glitter is gold, and I realized that. So not always gonna go for the first thing that comes my way and settle. So my biggest lesson is from this is like just to be patient and really use my discernment. I hope you guys enjoyed this little mini story. You have a good day. Bye.